Hey everyone, it's me, Atlas, and I'm back again with part 5, question mark, of Hogwarts Legacy. You might notice something's a little different. Two things are actually different. One is the audio that I'm recording. Usually I run OBS and Audacity at the same time to record audio, but in order to cut down on the amount of programs I'm using and sort of simplify the process a little bit, I'm trying to record audio directly through OBS using my microphone. I don't know how well that's going to mix in one recording, so this is sort of a test run. And if I do that, it should simplify the creation of further videos like this, so we'll see how it goes. And two is that the shaders I'm using are different than the default ones that come in the game. I got sick of how washed out everything looked. And I read that it's some kind of problem with the fog settings in the game that make everything look washed out. But you can't turn the fog off because you lose a lot of ambience in the game. So I just downloaded a mod that reshades the entire game. And I think it looks pretty good, I'd say. So we're going to pick up where we left off. Before we get back to the main story, I want to go in here and find the rest of that girl's journal. I saw a page flying around here somewhere. There it is.
Accio.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
If I remember correctly, last time we tried to read them, but we were in the middle of a stealth mission, so I got caught. Do I have inventory right here? Yeah, I do. Let's... Black... Book. Can I read it? No? Yeah, no, so you can... Oh, wait. Anyway, let's give this a shot again. Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewig flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron to start all over again. He's such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arbarath Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little more than that, but I guess that'll do for now.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Okay, lady. Let's get on out of here. And I wonder if she's still outside the library for us, because I think this is where we got the quest from her.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into a squirrel. Then I wouldn't have to worry about doing schoolwork anymore.
Very interesting.
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Interesting.
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency in a confusing concoction? I can never get mine to thicken.
As far as I can see, the only potion worth learning is sleep.
Yeah, let's switch to that. And then we should be able to complete the side quest.
Best time for history of magic.
Oh, yep, she's right here. Get the fuck out of my way.
Any luck finding my diary and the rest of my books?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
I'm not a piece of shit. Just take
Here
it.
you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Okay, well, about that. That's a dragon.
Incendio.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, let's see, where do we want to go now? Oh wow, we're almost at level 7. Or I mean level 8. Require level 3, god damn, yeah, no, we'll do that. I don't need to look for the gobstones right now. Maybe we'll do that another time.
I tried.
Yeah, let's just go.
No.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the galleons to actually buy anything.
Life seems rather dull in the Hampton.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Okay.
Oi, can you help me?
Oh wait, this is Point Dexter, isn't it?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Okay, don't mind if I do.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Dragging down here. Use this on this portrait, and then go up to. Okay, this reminds me of one of those Red Dead Redemption 2 treasure maps. Kind of reminds me of that. Now, I'm not sure which way we want to read this. Well, I guess if some of we'll go after it some other time. We have a mission to go to first. Not. I think it just switched our objective, so we're gonna. Yep. There's a picture of. No, I thought that was of the headmaster, but. It wasn't, actually. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, wait, he's still here?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Oh, that's the potions,
Sir,
Professor.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I mean, probably a good idea, considering he died on your watch a little.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I guess I already got that.
Revelio.
I guess that's nothing. I saw it glowing in the background. I thought it was... Oh, wait.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Seeing you now, requesting you meet here in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. I mean, if it's having me look, maybe I should do that now. World map. Oh, shit. Okay. Lower Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence of the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, the villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted for the name Hogsfield, after Hogsmeade. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon, and each village added a qualifier to their name. Interesting. To explore, you'll remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and other locations.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
We're getting a lot of mail. Okay. It's over here. Is this locked? It's probably locked. Still don't know Alohomora. But let's see. Biology class. I get the assignment. God damn. Let's do herbology first. I haven't done those classes yet, so might as well start now. Yeah, here's our closest one. It looks like there's a dungeon down there, if that's the symbol that I remember just seeing.
I think it's a sign when you're best at something. Pick me.
Is this a door? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, we're in a greenhouse, all right. What was that noise? Was that...
Revelio.
Aha! Greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and convoluted as the school's dungeons. More locks. There we go. Wait, what was this? Ah, there you go. Locked. Oh, I remember everybody talking about this lady when the game came out.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Nah, I see what they're talking about.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new court and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Oh, that's me. Wait, what do you want to say?
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not
wanted to have a sing-song just by myself. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Don't talk to me about humiliation. My broom went up like a bit of flint the other day.
If someone says you have...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
I assume that's how we can, like, grow ourselves
Let's see,
potion
how to
ingredients or
balance
something.
my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Oh, oops.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Yeah, there we go. 9 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Who's Pruitt again? Was he in my house? I forget. I think I only saw him once.
Hello.
Oh, it's this
Saw you
know-it-all
on your way
dude,
to
right?
Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Up these stairs. Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Well, you know,
I
I
nearly
do my
put
thing.
Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Yeah, sure, dude. Okay.
Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. There, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Target the dummy with the... wait. Hold tab and tab. Oh. Okay, they're like... I see.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
This is to me. Magic array. Yeah.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Can I take more of them? Yeah, I can. Let's take them all while we're at it. Oh wait, what's here? Money. That's good. Just robbing this place blind. Hope she doesn't mind planting more shit.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
What happened to that guy?
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
That seemed a little rude, so I'm just gonna...
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Nah, they had to know what they were doing with her. They had to know.
I hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I should think, Professor...
Make anything, but
Oh,
we
God
must
damn it.
first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Alright, what now? Let me see. Potions. No. Well, we can't do that without getting into some trouble, so let's do Natty's quest. All the way over here. Do we have anything that's... Oh, shit. Nearby that I can jump to? That's probably the closest one. Oh. Well, guess we're walking. Get the fuck out of my way.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Our resident bleeding heart, no doubt.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, are we in the area for that? Let me... If I remember correctly, it, like, sort of gave me a marker of where one was. Up there? What? Nah, we're not gonna do that right now.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Yeah, you know, all in a day's work,
That's nice
I guess.
to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh my god. Okay. They can be scary.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward, Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear
say that to his face.
Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway,
Bro.
To make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Okay.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I mean, he actually is a coward.
Protego!
Oh, that's not the right button. Appearances. Let's get back on track. I kind of don't like how it automatically switches to a new quest when you find a side quest.
Sounds intriguing.
Backwards?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I guess this is a faster way?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Interesting.
Missed going to matches. Cheering everyone on was magnificent fun. And getting
No,
to
wait.
see Isaac Cooper.
Revelio.
I just know we're finally going to win the Quidditch Cup this year.
I met some of my
Wooden cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Panga Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Nothing creates a bond like thinking you're all about to die.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, no, this place definitely looks a lot better with the reshade. I think the colors pop a little more. That's a problem I kind of find in a lot of games that have come out recently, is that they go for like the quote-unquote realistic color palette, and really that just means everything is very washed out and faded. I don't really like it. This is much better. Moonstone. Okay, that's probably for potions or something. Oh shit, is the bridge. Ah, yeah. That's where we are. Okay. And that's the main courtyard right there. What are you wearing? It looks like Quidditch robes. Sorta. No, those are definitely Quidditch robes. And that's Hagrid's hut before it's actually Hagrid's hut, I guess. Sheep? Interesting. Alright, I gotta check this out. What's in here? Is this where the other groundskeeper lives right now?
Revelio.
Yep. Groundskeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut, as large as the occupant may need. More money. Wait, what's that noise? Nothing, I guess. Chudley cannons. Ah, you poor bastard. Why would you vote for that team?
I should investigate.
Investigate what? The thing down there on the map? Maybe another time when we don't have a quest right here. Alright, what do you got for me?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Ah, Lower Hogsfield, one of my two favorite Hogsfields. Lovely this time of year.
Oh, that's the statue. I thought that was a person.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
She seems trustworthy. I'll let her
They
in on the
want
secret.
something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay, well, I see a lot of treasure chests over here, so we're gonna take a look at all that.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What the fuck?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
All right, let's
it was
check out
nice
what
meeting
happened
you.
over here.
I wish it had been under better circumstances.
There we go.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Alright, let's see what's going on
They
over
must
here.
have come this way. Think!
Oh shit, are these...
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Alright, let's fuck these guys up. Oh shit, that's explosive. Oh, wrong one. Fuck.
Incendio. I'm a pork pie, mate.
Oh wait, there's more.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Damn, okay. Collect see if you guys new enemy type. Interesting.
Go there! Potato! We can hurl them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You can take this student over my dead body!
Oh, it's a close range spell.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
I'm dead.
I hate that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I always hit the wrong button. What did record?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Who is this
Are you
lady?
all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley.
Knockturn Alley?
She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
What the fuck would a Hufflepuff be doing having a shop in Knockturn Alley?
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Alright, let's see what this is about.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Well, if they're pyres, then we just light them.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Oh, they all just do that.
The pyres are back where they started.
Well, I guess not quite what I'm supposed to do. 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 4 of them. Let me see here. 1.
Incendio.
Let's see if I just need to do them where they all sink. Yep.
Yes, how beautiful!
Is that our boy?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. you should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Not bad. Huh. That's convenient. Well, I think that's where we're going to call it for today. We've been doing this for a little while now, and we've made some decent progress, so... Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really happy with how the game looks now after I installed the mod. Come back next time and probably ask whoever's over there about what their problem is. Like the video if you liked it, and comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want to see more from the channel. Also, my Twitter will be on screen and in the description if you want to follow me there. Keep updated on videos that I post and whatnot. And I'll see you next time.